What up guys, Vico Khang here, super excited to show you today's video where we're going to cover Facebook ad strategy. Now this is very important because you're going to do it for yourself, you're going to use it to get your client for your agency because it's the most easiest and fastest way to land yourself client, and you're going to use this method to help your client to get result as well, which is helping them get customer and client, right? Because it works both ways, okay? So what we're going to cover is the obvious ad strategy, how to set up the flow, and the make or break variable, right? And just to actually, before I actually show you the strategy, I want to show you that we've been spending like 30K plus, right, on this ad account alone, and we're managing different ad account, and we're managing different business manager, right? So we're actually doing a lot of ad campaign in any given weeks or months, and me and my team, I would say, managing and spend around like millions dollar by now, can confidently say that. And we just want to show you that we actually know what we're talking about when we actually show you this strategy, right? So let's get started. So the simple ad strategy, the obvious ad strategy, right? Very, very simple, straight to the point, and simple is what works. Simple is what scale, right? You want to have an obvious ad, you use Facebook lead form, and you use book call and lead form to book call, right? And some of them will book, some of them will not book. That's just reality of funnel, right? What you want to do is that you want to use GohighLevel to try SMS and email to try to maximize your book call, right? So actually link them and loop them back to the book call, right? The obvious ad strategy is relying, just want to make sure you can see that, the obvious ad strategy rely heavily on message, which is the lead magnet, right? I'll show you what that look like in a second, but it really just a blank canvas with message, okay? So it really heavily rely on what the word you put out there. So you need to have a good lead magnet for this to like work, right? But when you're just starting out, what we do is just testing, see which one is the best, okay? And there's no fancy editing or $1,000 graphics design work. No, there's none of that. The best part is you don't even need to show your face if you don't want to, right? We're going to show you some of our example, other people example, like this guy example saying coach and agency close 15 new clients 30 day guarantee you don't pay. Click learn more, right? They even put like the learn more thing at the bottom right because they know they're running on Facebook. So they use this one probably specifically on Facebook. And this one saying how to get 50 new gym member this month, click below, right? So then this one is specifically for story, right? So this is what simple ad, obvious ad look like. We're obviously giving you our ad template and our ad copy. We use a version of that, but we just like add our face to it because I want to actually grow my brand as well. Don't underestimate stuff like this. It works really well and you get really cheap, like really good cost per lead, right? How you actually install this. So there's gonna be a video down there where one of my team will actually show you how to set this all up, right? First you need to install Snapshot, you need to set up your calendar, you need to make or copy our ad creative that we actually give you, silver spoon feeding it to you guys already, and then launch your ad and then connect your ad with our workflow, which is involving SMS, email, and a link to your calendar, right? So we're gonna go to the make or break variable, right? So to sum it up, it is the creative, right? The creative is the image or the video you put out there. It's what other people see. Very important when it comes to running ad, guy, because if people see the ad too many times, it's called ad fatigue, right? It's like TV and newspaper, even radio, you know, they always rotating their ad. They always have different actor and actress coming in and promoting the same products, right? So you want to just have that, and yeah, just don't make sure that your ad get too repetitive and the frequency get too up high. This is why it's very important to make your ads funny and engaging, because it's a social media platform. You want to make it matching the platform, and they will reward you by giving you cheaper CPM, cost per impression, and cheaper cost per lead, which is CPL, right? I'm going to go ahead to our business manager here and actually show you here. This is one of the ad, and I'll show you what entertaining look like, right? So you can see here, like this is like getting like client acquisition ad, like it's a new ad. You can see it's $2, $1 like Australian dollar, right? 1.5 Australian dollar. It's like $1 per lead on this one, and this is what the ad looked like. I didn't make this, my staff make it for me. You can see here it's like a little bit of a meme, commission based, which is the thing. You know, you have pay per result, and the guy here, real estate agent, looking at her, and then you have his girlfriend, which is the lead. This is what it looked like on Facebook, and this is what it looked like on Instagram. Yeah, like I said, just have the click learn more does drive your click-through rate. If you have like click learn more, you know, button on your creative, it's also work with your client as well, not just for you, right? So this client will spend $4,000 on his campaign alone. You can see here this campaign is generating, like, this is all Australian dollar, so like it's really cheap, by the way. It's like this one's like $6 US. And you can see here, you click on this, the one that worked the most, which is the winner, like this one, right, at generating at $8. I think we should turn this off. This is like, yeah, should be off at $45. Doing ad optimization in the video. So you can see this one's $8, and you look at it, it literally looked the same. You can see here, this, like, if I can draw, this yellow one and this red one look like the same sort of ad, right? And you'd be surprised, like, the difference, 5 times different, just by changing the color. I'm not kidding, right? So I'll just like show you guys the ad here, right? So this is the red one, and you can see here, like, it's really obvious, like, it's just writing, hey, what's your need to know your home price? That's even so outdated because right now it's 2024, right? And it still work. Like, guys, Facebook, people are crazy like that, you know, and it just has some movement on it. I don't know. Obviously my ad guy launched this. I'm just showing you guys, but and what the point I'm trying to show you here is that just by having red and yellow, the yellow one is the one that working really well, right? So the yellow one is the $8 one, and the red one is what we just view is 45. So it's 5 times different if my math is correct. 6 times, it should be 6 times different. And you can see the yellow one is nothing more than that, right? It's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing. It just doesn't have the word 2023 on it. I think that's why. It doesn't have the word 2023 on it. So guys, like, make as many creative as you can, and which is, I'm gonna spend some time to actually show you, assuming that this video is making for complete beginner. I'm gonna take some time out to show you. Now, FYI, before I start, guys, I did not take a course on how to grade this. Like, it's very hard to teach people how to be creative. If you're creative, you just get it. If you're not, just hire someone else to do it for you, right? So you can see here for my jewelry client, I make something like this. But let's go ahead and create something from scratch. We're gonna go to Facebook ad here, and you know, I'm going to go, like, obviously, first of all, there's also a template. You can see here in Canva here, it's free. This is free version. You can go to real estate, and you can, you know, like, you can literally just copy and paste all of this template. The one with the crown, meaning that you have to pay for it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can have all of the template ready. You can, like, you know, if we track this template, you can just just change the word, you know, change the color and all that stuff. We'll change this to maybe a different color, you know. We could just like use the template is probably the most easiest one. And changing the house and all that stuff is just, yeah. So, but anyway, my intention is to show you something completely from scratch. But really, what I did is, when I was just starting out, what I did is that, I honestly, guys, I don't do this anymore, so I'm not that good. When I just starting out, just playing around with this, and it will help like build your skill set. So what I do is I go to element and I write house, right? And I'll pick something like this. Obviously, this one you probably have to pay for it, right? And the quickest one is that you can write rectangle, right, as a banner, I probably want to do red because red is really a Facebook thing, because Facebook is blue and red is contrast with Facebook. All right, so we're just gonna fix everything. Yeah, look guys, and then you would go to text and then add a headline here. It's really just drag and drop at this stage. You can make it white or black, right? You just say like your offer here, and I would just have like, I'll go to shape again, I'll go like button, search for button. So I would search this and I say, you know, and again I'll go to text. Probably, can you write on this? No, you can't, right? I'll go on text. I just like, you know, adding a small tag like sub headline, and I say like learn more, and I'll just adjust it, and I'll crap. What? This is why I don't do this anymore. I'm not really that good at this, guys. I'm really just doing it for yours. I just do this, and I just do this, and I know like if this appear on Facebook, right? If this appear on Facebook, it's probably on the, you know, the bottom right hand side. I would just like go arrow. Whoopsie, it should be on element. Arrow, and I probably get this arrow and just like, you know, and probably rotating it, something along this line. Yeah, that could be a guest Facebook policy. If the arrow is too big, they don't allow like red. And like I used to do this, but sometimes it get rejected. Like I used to do like, it's got nothing to do with your offer, but I just like add a red circle in there. It used to like, you know, like I'm sure if you use social media a lot, you know, like the power of red circle, right? You know this, right? You have the photo of a house and like, and you just like add that red circle on it, like on this or something, you know, like, and I just like look if it work or not. And then actually, you know, just subscribe to the pro if you want to take this seriously, right? Otherwise, pay someone else to do it. If you have a red circle there, that might get rejected, honestly. But like, if like you have a red circle, people just click. What's this, right? Obviously, you can see here, you know, I get that done in like 5 minutes or less. You can just do more variation of it. Again, like if you want, this thing is still work. Like literally just go to a white background and just start typing and then export it. That work, right? This thing work. Like I just like to add photo, just like that's just me. But like this thing work. This is what obvious ad is for, right? Obvious ad mean obvious, simple, right? They see your ad, they know what you're about, right? And same thing with your client, right? You can see here with, I show you both example of my ad and my client. Like I want to stress one more thing: if you get this to work, it would be very easy for you to sell and a guarantee or like some sort of an ad service for your client because you just did it for yourself.
Okay, so in this video I'm gonna show you how to set up your account for Facebook ads. So first of all, I'm gonna share the snapshot of this account with you. What you can do is load your snapshot in your desired account. How you can load a snapshot, let me show you that. Just go to your agency, then click any account. You have to be in sub accounts. For example, I'm gonna use this as an example. Delete snapshot, then go to action, load a snapshot, then select a snapshot like this. I'm gonna share the link with you. Once you open that link, you will have a download. Your snapshot will be downloaded in your account. So you gonna, after that you're gonna have that snapshot in your list. So let me show you how to load that. Okay, now proceed. Select the fields, keep that select all, and then click on proceed. Then skip all and proceed. I'm not gonna do this because I have already loaded the snapshot. Once you wanna click on this, your snapshot will be loaded in your account in few seconds. Then let's go to account. Okay. Once you loaded the snapshot, you open your account and go to automations. You will see two folders in there. This one, Facebook ads for agency, database reactivation for their client. So you can do this later. I'm only gonna show you how what updates you need to do on Facebook ad. So click on this, open these workflows. This is the first one. Wait a second, it's loading. Okay, here you go, it's loaded. So when you scroll down, you see this create opportunity. Go in there, update anything you want, but everything is set up in there. The main thing you need to update is this internal notification. You have to select your business name in here, update your business name and your email, then all users. That's fine, everything's fine. You can change this question as well. Assign to user, you have to update this and select yourself in here. Then Facebook ad nurture, what you have to do is you have to select a second workflow in there. See, this is the one, nurture campaign one, tag opportunity update. This is the one you're gonna select and then click on pass, then publish, save it. And the one more thing you have to do is change these triggers. You have to integrate your Facebook page first, then map your form and select your form in here. This will show the forms will show up in here after you integrate the forms, integrate your Facebook page. I will show you that how you to do that. Cancel this, let's go back. Now this is the nurture one. Let's open this. You don't have to do anything on trigger in here, that's fine. Tag is fine. Assign to user, update this to yourself, select yourself in here. Then these are the wait steps, open up the SMS and all this stuff, check these out. And if you wanna change the content, you can go ahead and change it according to your requirements, what you think is best for you. See, we have all this stuff, all this SMS, change this. And if you find any email in there, also change the name and business and from email in there to your business. Now this is the last one. So in here you also don't, you have to select a workflow in here, that same workflow, not this one, this is the one, the nurture one workflow. Save it, then go ahead, open up the SMS and the email you find in there, change things according to your need. You see there is the email as well. You can update the form name and form email in here, change the content. The next thing is you can see we have some URLs that redirect to vicolize.com. You can update these to yours, or you can add your calendar link in here instead of any page. So that's how you can do the updates, all the workflows. Now the last thing I'm gonna show you how you can integrate your Facebook page. So go to settings, then click on integrations, a page in here, any page, your business page you want to and you're using in your ads. Make sure it's the same page you're using in your ads and selected that. Then click on disconnect. I'm not gonna do it myself right now because I don't need it. Once your page is connected, you click on this Facebook form fields mapping. Okay, I haven't connected the page, that's the reason it's not showing up for me. Once you connected the page, what will happen is the list of forms on the page, on your page, will show up in here. Then you're gonna click on map fields, and then it's an easy process. Just select the questions and their fields that are in Highlevel. It should, your form, your Facebook form and your Highlevel field should be matched, and it's an easy process what you have to do. And the last thing is that I showed you before, that you have to select the form in your first Facebook ads workflow trigger, then you're good to go. So that's all you need to do in your snapshot and your workflows and Facebook integration. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how you want to set up a calendar and set up a workflow with it. Okay, so first of all, go into your account, and then click on calendars, and in here click on this calendar settings. Once you're in here, you see this create calendar option. Create a calendar, or you are already gonna have a calendar, you can edit this one like that. Click on edit. You can edit and set up things according to your needs. You can change your name in here. You can add your company logo from here by clicking it in here. Description of a calendar, custom URL, contact name. We can change a meeting location. This is the Vico zone. You have to change this in here. You can change event calendar, that availability. You can update your availability from here. Forms and payments. This is a default form. You can create your own and edit in here. Contacts, thank you message. You can update this code URL as well, and add your thank you page URL in here. Notification options. So you see, these things are pretty straightforward, and if you want to receive notification directly from here, you can check this. Additional emails, check this. So that's all you have to do. Connection. In here you have to connect your personal calendar, and that's you want to set up in your, you want to see your personal profile in here. You have to add your calendar in there. That you will see a calendar in here, and you can select that. After that, the customizations, cover image, colors, and all these stuff, you can update this in here. So that's how you wanna set up the calendar. And if you don't wanna do anything in here, you can create a new one by clicking here. Just click here, select this simple calendar, and select things in here according to your requirements, and it will gonna take you to the same steps that I just showed you in there. So that's how you're gonna set up calendar. After that, what you're gonna do is, we have this workflow we have added this new workflow for appointment reminders in our snapshot. We're gonna come here in automations, then scroll down. You will see this workflow in here. We can open this up.
So we call it the button is that for need.
So here you go. This is the reminder. First of all, after whenever someone wanna confirm appointment on a calendar, we have the trigger here for all the calendars. So it will auto do it, and these are the emails. The first email is for confirmation. You can edit this message according to your needs here. You can update a name and email in here. The next thing is this wait step. This is the reminders. Time delay 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, they will receive an SMS as well about the confirmation. You can edit this as well. Then we have this wait step before 1 day, 6 hours of the appointment. This SMS and email will be sent out. You can edit this as well according to your need. This email as well. Like this. The next is 4 hours before the appointment. This SMS will be sent out. You can edit this as well. And the last one is 5 minutes before. And in this email, the Zoom link will be sent out. You can update it to your Zoom link. It is now the Vicos. We can edit this as well. And if you wanna add more steps in here and more emails and SMS and internal notifications to your site, you can add that here as well. Once you get that done, all you have to do is publish and save. So that's how you wanna set up the calendar and its related workflow. Okay, so we have this new document as a template for all the ads we have. As you can see here, you can access the Canva links from here, and these are the ad copies we have. So you can pull anything you want from here, and you can find this document from the course description. It will open up these creatives we have. The next thing you could do is open your own Canva beside it. So here you go, you see we have these creatives. What you could do is you can use these creatives and update them according to your need. See, we have these. For example, let's just use this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this complete creative, then copy it, I'm gonna open this, create a design, custom size will be 180 by 180. Okay, so it's open. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste what I copied from there. Wait a sec. Okay, so what I have done is I have copied this one. Like you have to select this and then paste it in here. I have done that, and you see now I can do changes according to my requirements. I'm gonna delete this real estate agents, see, I made this simple creative by just copying pasting things and just done a simple change. You can do more, add a page and pick more of them, copy them, paste it in here and change the things according to your requirements. So that's how you're gonna do creatives. Then you download it, and so that's the part where you're gonna do the creatives. And when the creatives done, what you have to do is go to your Facebook profile, then you see this ad manager in here, click here. I have already opened this. You see what I'm gonna do. What you have to do now is click on create, select leads objective, then continue. Click on this manual lead campaign, continue. Change the name, something like this. You can see this one's fine. No need to select anything in here. Scroll down, keep this off, click on next. I'm gonna keep this at set prod instant forms. That's right, you have to select page in here. Let's do it right now. This is right. Budget, it's showing me in rupees. What you're gonna do is you would have $1 in there, add a $20 budget, then scroll down. Don't do anything in here. It won't allow me this less because my account is in PKR, but when you do dollar you have to do 14 to 20. Let me this location, select your location. If you're in United States, select United States. Or if your target market is Australia, select the whole Australia country in here. It depends on your targeting location. Yeah. It's loading, wait a second. Yeah, here you go, Australia. Select any one of them. Where are you based and what market you wanna target. Click here, switch to original audience option. And here we go. So in this, select 25 to 55. interest behavior, I suggest to keep it like this, all demographic, interest and behavior. And if you wanna do narrow it down, you can select the interest based on real estate businesses. Keep it all languages, all genders, and here advantage plus. Now next. I'm gonna give it add one. Add media from here. You're gonna upload, you have to upload the images that you created in your Canva. Let me add any one, for example. Click here on upload. Let me get any from my existing images. Let's try any of this. Let's try this. Okay, it's been uploaded. Next. Make sure this the original has been selected for all the sizes. Ignore this type of warnings, it doesn't matter. Next. Use this, all optimizations. That's all. Okay, tap done. Wait for a while. Yeah, so it's done. As you can see, the image has been uploaded. Now for text and headline, what you have to do is go back in here. Alright, so for copies, go back in this library, scroll right, sorry, scroll left. You see the add copies in here. Click on this document. This document will open up. We have these add copies in here and these headlines. So I'm gonna use this first one right now. So select all of this, Command C, control it, copy it, then go back to your ads manager, paste it in here. Now make sure that your offer, that the offer in your creative matches the offer in your ad copy. Remove this extra space. So as you can see, this offer does not match with it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. Let me do it if you can. You see, I changed it a bit to match this from this. Now the next thing is headline. Pick the headlines from here. Wait. Paste it in here. You can add more options and add more headlines in here like this. Now make sure to change this to learn more. So it's updated to learn more. Now the next thing is, the last thing is form. Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create your form, lead form. So first of all, click on this, build a form, name it real estate agent form. It's good if you set the date in here as well. What's the date today? It's 1 like this. Then go to settings, make sure it's selected the open, then intro. This is the right one. Use the image from your ad. You don't have to do anything in here. Now let me pick the headline. So we're gonna do it like this. Appointments and close like this. You can add 10. Now question, you have to add one multiple choice question in there like this. The question is, do you have an system? Yes. Description. Let me pick this up. Use something like this. I picked it up from a previous form. We will use this information for contact purpose only. Feel free to submit your contact information below. So this makes the trust better, and the headlines like this, descriptions like this, make people encouraged to submit their information without any hesitance. So this we're gonna keep these two. Then we're gonna create more category. We're gonna add this, and another one is city. We're gonna add these two. Then go to next, privacy policy. You can add something like this, peopleice.com/ policy. You can use directly this URL if you don't have any, or if you have your own, you can use that in here. Now the last step, I'm gonna change this to, because we're gonna give them an appointment link. Now keep it here. In call to action, we're gonna use the word AI like this: set up AI appointment booking demo now. And in here link, what you should do is you should use your calendar link, the scheduling link or permanent link. You will find that in your calendar settings, or the page you have in which the page your calendar contains. So you have two options in here: use a page which have your calendar, or directly use your calendar link in here. Once you paste that in here, click on create form, and that's gonna be published. Right now I'm gonna exit this. Once it's done, you will select this, then you don't have to do anything else. Just go here, click on these three dots, quickly duplicate. Now all I'm gonna change in here is this ad name. I'm gonna give this ad name ad 2, and then I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna delete this like that. When it's deleted, you can click in here again, add media, add image. Now you can select the second image in here, anything like this. You can upload all of the images together, then just come here and select the different images instead of uploading it. This is the image has been uploaded. I'm gonna click the next. The same process we have done previously. Make sure all of these selected as original. Next, all optimizations should be toggled on, then done. And with this, your second ad is ready. So that's all you have to do to create more variations. Now you can do the same thing again and again and create like ad 3, 4 and 5. Create more variations of this, and just update this ad creative and ad name. That's all you have to do. Once you're done, just exit this and publish your campaign, then you're good to go.
Hey guys, if you enjoy watching the video, make sure that you're also checking out this content right there.